Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant Hogwarts Legacy on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard mode. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video, we spoke to Albie Weeks and we got our second broom upgrade. We then proceeded to fight our way through a goblin mine so that we could reach the southern area of the map. We then spoke to Imelda, who had another time trial for us. Once again, we absolutely slaughtered her. Went back, spoke to Albie Weeks. He was very happy, and he told me that he is going to have one final upgrade available for me in the future. Then we came back to Hogwarts because Natty wanted to speak to me, and Natty basically told me about her father and what happened to him back in Uganda. And she also told me that at the moment everyone sees me as a hero because she told her mother about me rescuing her back in Hogsmeade when we were doing some investigating, and then she thinks the teachers have told everybody, news has spread, and now everybody thinks that Merlin is a hero. So that's nice because he is a bit of a hero, ain't he? Bit of a troublemaker, but also a hero. But what we're going to be doing today is I think, are going to start making some progress, maybe, towards trial number 3. Because I know it says on here right now, find the location of the third keeper trial, but I think there's a couple of things we need to do before we actually start the third trial and start learning more about ancient magic, Isadora and stuff like that. Let's have a look. So obviously this is the main mission. Have we got any other side missions I need to do? Well, we've got this one as well. I shall talk to Poppy and find out why she left so abruptly after we returned the dragon egg. I think we'll do this one today. The headmistress speaks. Because she told me she needed more time to prepare the next trial. And that was flipping ages ago. So it's about time we speak to her, to be honest. Right, I guess we have to go down to the map chamber. Yep. As always, if you want to find the map chamber or the room of requirement, just click this little sun icon right here and it shows secret rooms to you. And then you can fast travel down here and save yourself a bit of time. Just in case you didn't know, but I'm sure you did if you've been playing this game. Lovely. Now, the mission that I think we do after we've spoke to Professor Fitzgerald, I think is actually phenomenal. Probably one of the best missions in the game. So I don't know if that will be done in this video or the next video, but it's going to be amazing. A very funny mission as well.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Lovely. I mean, it shouldn't be much of an issue because we can go invisible.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Hang on a minute, Albie. What's that all about, Albie? I mean, I'm quite a bit further ahead actually, off camera.
How will I gain access?
And I've still not been contacted by Albie Weeks for my final broom upgrade. What's that all about, Albie? Why are you being nice to me on YouTube? See, look, he's trying to look good in front of the camera, but off camera he hasn't even offered me the third upgrade yet. I've been waiting for ages, wondering where it is. Oh, flipping hell. Hope my game ain't bugged actually, because that'd be a big problem. Oh well, right. Do I want to fast travel? Nah, we'll run there. Shouldn't take too long. Okay. But yeah, I've got this spell right here. So it shouldn't take too much effort to get into the headmaster's office, but then again, normally these rooms that are off access to pupils have normally got like special charms and other things protecting them from stuff like that, where if you try and sneak in it will reveal you and things like that. So maybe we can't just go invisible and sneak in there. Would make sense. Then again, they shouldn't really be teaching kids to go invisible to begin with. How did we even learn to go invisible? Oh, it was bloody Sebastian, wasn't it? But then we also did it once with Professor Fig. I think it was when we were doing the first trial. So even if Sebastian hadn't taught me it, Professor Fig probably would have taught me it. So some of these professors are teaching kids some naughty stuff. I know Merlin is a special exception, but who knows what other things are being taught to the students by other professors.
Revelio.
Is that a key? I haven't seen one of those keys in ages, to be honest.
It was an accident.
Oh god, fucking hell, look at this. You've got a domestic going on over there. There's probably a ton of, oh, there we go. There's probably a ton of these pages that we've not actually found in this area. Lovely. Alright, let's slap a key quickly. I think there's 16 of these to do all together. Oh, what a slap. What a slap. There we go, and we've got ourselves another house token of Slytherin. Alright, so what we're doing, we're speaking to Professor Fig first. I guess we're going to tell him what Professor Fitzgerald told us. It's kind of weird, actually. Normally Professor Fig comes down there with us and speaks to us, speaks to the canvas pictures with us, doesn't he? Normally comes to the map chamber with us. Don't know why he didn't bother this time. It's flipping crazy how big Hogwarts is. If you haven't played this game yourself, when you do play it, which you should because it's a phenomenal game, the bloody size of this place is crazy. And then obviously you've got outside of Hogwarts as well, and you've got Hogsmeade. This game's pretty massive, actually. I do wish there was more enemy variety, though. That's my only, it's probably my only criticism for this game, to be honest. I wish there was more of a variety of enemies. Because basically all it ever is spiders, goblins and dark wizards. You get the occasional troll, the occasional pack of wolves, but it's basically just spiders and goblins, which isn't a huge problem, but it would be nicer to have a bigger variety, a larger variety of enemies in this game. But I do love it. Definitely a 9 out of 10, I would say. Is that ghosts just constantly talking in the background? Or it might be a couple of goblin statues, actually, gargoyle statues. There's a couple of gargoyle statues down there that are always talking to each other. So it's either them or it's a couple of ghosts just constantly following me and talking. Oh. Oh, once again, we're going to sit on the floor and just wait. Oh shit, I should have picked up the demi-guys. Oh, well, never mind. How you doing, Professor? Don't you find it weird that I've been sitting on your carpet for hours? Nah, you don't care, do you?
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, God. Oh, don't worry, Merlin. You've experienced painful curses. You're all right, mate. You're all right. Oh, look how handsome I am.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the Headmaster's house elf.
I've got to be honest with you, Professor Fig, I don't think that'll give me much time, because half the professors in this game basically snap their fingers and they teleport. He'll snap his fingers, teleport to Hogsmeade, he'll see that there's no one there to meet him, snap his fingers, and he'll be back in his office before I've even gotten halfway up the stairs. So, this might not be a good plan, but I'm sure everything will go swimmingly. Oh man, this is a funny mission though. Especially if you've been actually doing the side missions and talking to all the staff members and stuff like that. They're going to react to a lot of things that have happened throughout this game, as well as pupils as well. So it's a very good mission. You'll hear what certain students think of you and stuff like that.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
Oh God.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's best.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Hey, you're a fucking troublemaker, Merlin. You're an absolute troublemaker, mate. I told you was a troublemaker. The whole time we've been playing this game, we've been saying he's Dennis the Bloody Menace. And this right here solidifies it. He's an absolute troublemaker.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Oh, great. Now he's encouraging the purebloods to be arseholes to the muggles. Man, fuck, you know, you just took it a step further, Merlin.
Where are your manners?
Also, I don't even know who you're talking to, because there's literally no one around here except Professor Sharp.
What does the headmaster want?
Ah, Gareth Weasley.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Any comment, Gareth? No? Okay then.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Oh, there you go. I was going to say though, that's actually a pretty bad thing what you just did there, Merlin, because the only people that know about that plan was Gareth and you, Merlin, and you've basically just told him, as Professor Black, that you've got eyes and ears everywhere. So now Gareth's probably going to think that Merlin's a flipping grass. Oh, lovely. I should have stroked the cat, actually. See if I can stroke the cat as Professor Black. Let all of the students see that he's a big old softy, really.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
I'm going the right way, huh? Yes, I am.
What have I done now?
All these bloody students panicking everywhere. They're all up to no good.
Tried to summon the pepper at dinner last week and dropped pudding.
I don't think I can cast any spells whilst I'm Professor Black. Nope, no spells. So if you see any collectibles or anything you need to interact with your spells, you cannot do that. I'm not getting the wrong bloody way.
Do you think I have a good point?
Yes, I am. Sorry about that. How the flipping hell did I manage to completely go the opposite way? God damn, reading the map like an idiot. Ominous!
Yeah, what could he want?
How you doing, buddy?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Pubertuber Puss.
Now, I've got to be honest with you, Merlin. You're very, very bloody good at this. And it's not even like you had time to prepare for this. Professor Fig literally just dropped it on you.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Where is Professor Kagawa? Speak to Madam Kagawa about Scrub. Why does the map marker keep changing? When I played this off camera, Professor Kagawa was on that bridge over there. I guess she's just walking around or something. What the hell is she doing? Obviously we have to go to the Great Hall. I don't know if we could just run straight to the Great Hall and ignore this, but yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm guessing she's outside at her. Yeah, we'll just have to ignore the mini map marker at the moment. So I was going the right way originally. We do have to eventually go across that bridge though. Yeah, it looks like we're going outside. It looks like she's in her actual office. When I did this off camera, she was on the bridge. Yeah, when I get through the door, you can speak to me, but it's not actually letting me leave Hogwarts. Oh no. I hope the mission ain't bugged. Apparently I cannot come outside, Professor Kagawa. Let me see, can I restart checkpoint in this game? Or whatever. Restart from last save? Oh man, I hope that don't put me like miles back. 1 minute ago. Okay. Hopefully that puts Professor Kagawa where she's supposed to be. It looks like she's stayed in her classroom. She's supposed to be on the bridge. Okay. Right, hopefully that's sorted it out. Man, it better have sorted it out. If she's still in her classroom, then I don't know what we're going to do. I don't even know how you cancel a mission. I don't even think you can quit a mission. Bet all the kids are wondering why flipping Professor Black is just absolutely legging it. He's a busy man. He's got stuff to do. There we go. That's better.
What passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor,
A word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Every single time they walk off, they've always got one more line to say. Every
You call that
time.
a shine on those boots? Do better.
Flipping hell, man. Relax. Relax, Merlin. What's the matter with you? Stop bullying all the children.
Harry Pippin, sir.
Cressida Bloom. Ain't you the one that had the books flying in the library? Oh, she hated me off camera because I demanded a massive reward from her. I don't think I did that on camera, did I? I can't remember.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Okay. Gonna say something?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Of course. Yeah, off camera, because I demanded a reward in return for her diary. She absolutely slaughtered the fifth year. But yeah, I guess I was more nice on camera. That was ages ago, that mission. Bloody hell, this is a big ass game, this is. Especially with us doing most of the side missions as well.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
There's literally no child in your way, Merlin. Uh-oh.
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Oh no.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I don't know, every time I go to his office in the daytime he seems to be here. Did you see that suit of armour just punch his mate in the face? Oh, lovely. He's handling secret ministry matters. And I don't miss him. That's a bit rude. I guess we'll say this. I mean, he kind of is, actually.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
I'm full of surprises.
Give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Hey, I saw what you bloody did, mate. You need to stop punching your friend in the face, you son of a bitch, right? Stop it. Bloody troublemakers. Okay, learn the password from Scrope. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, man, I absolutely love this Great Hall. Especially at Christmas. Look at that. That's stunning. Man, it feels like Christmas was ages ago, and it's only the 20th of March today, and it feels like Christmas was like 4 years ago for some reason. These last 3 months have been very, very slow, but then they've also been very quick at the same time. It's weird. Oh man, all that food. Do I start looking at the food again? We did that in the previous video.
Happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
I'm going to be very nice to you, Scrope, don't worry, because I'm sure Professor Black is a dick to you. Oh, actually, I can interact with this, I think.
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Oh, you are a flipping menace, Merlin. Absolute menace, mate. Oh, lamb. I love this mission.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
What was the point of telling Scrope to begin with, then? Why would you tell him all? You dare question me? I have to be mean, don't I?
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with purity of blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
What are you...
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
What did you give him a book for? I don't remember you doing that off camera. I wonder if he's giving him a book with like a piece of clothing in it. Like what they did with Dobby. Master has presented Dobby with a sock.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
We didn't really need a hide. There was no one around.
I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
I gotta be honest with you, Merlin. I did prefer Professor Fig's voice. Alright, so I'm guessing the next mission is to go and do the third trial. Make our way to the Headmaster's office and all that good stuff. Oh, hello. No, I'm finding a lot of these today. Oh shit, flipping hell, man. My thumb was very trigger happy then. Bloody hell, man. It's a good job I don't work in the police force. Oh, for God's sake, now I missed it. Man, if I worked in the police force and we were like aiming our guns at someone, warning them, I'd just end up shooting them. There we go. Alright, I'm not going to have, I don't think I'm going to have enough time. I've got about 10 minutes left, so I'm definitely not going to have enough time to do trial number 3. That's going to have to be its own video. So I think what we'll do, before we go up and speak to the gargoyle, give it the password, and speak to the portrait in the Headmaster's office, I think we'll go and speak to Poppy, because I don't think this is a mission yet. I think this is another one of those chat to them and then they're going to give us another mission later kind of situations. Yeah, because I think she's going to tell us why she rushed off. Yeah, because I think it's something to do with she's worried that the poachers might have been bothering her grandma, if I remember correctly, because her grandma didn't send her a package and hasn't spoken to her for a while, so I think she's worrying. Oh, where's that at? Oh, we might as well run over there then. I'm not going to fast travel such a short distance. That's very lazy. We'll run all the way there. Plus, we've not really been spending much time walking around Hogwarts. We've been spending quite a bunch of time fast travelling lately, so we'll have a little walk around. It's good to like grab some of the pages and stuff as well, because you get a little bit of cheeky experience in that. She got a broom. Yep. Might as well do a bit of sweeping while you're at it, because this place is filthy. Look at him. Look at that.
It's you. Thank you again for finding my... Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges. If I can find any.
Zenobia, or however we say your name. Flippin', I ain't seen you for ages. I do like that you see all of the students around the school. And they remember the stuff that you've done for them as well. Although it is a bit of a problem because the only thing they remember is the stuff they've done for you. And that's all they ever say when you're near them. Like that girl, Cressida Bloom, who we just spoke to a second ago in when we was disguised. Because I forced her to give me money in return for her diary when I did this off camera. Every time I walk past that water fountain in the like central plaza of the main building of Hogwarts, she always talks about it every time I go past her because she's always sitting there eating Bertie Bott's every flavoured beans. This bit right here, she's always sitting here. Where is she? She's probably here right now. Yeah, there she is, look. But because I told her to give me money in return for her diary, every time I walk past this bloody statue, this fountain, she always talks about how some people can't be trusted, etc., etc. Always getting lippy because I just ran past. She won't stop saying it, that's all she says. It's funny though, it's funny. Man, I kind of wish I fast travelled now. This place is miles away. Well, once we get out of here, we can jump on the broom anyway. Might have to speak to Albie Weeks at some point. Ask him why the flipping hell he hasn't... Oh no, Summoner's caught. Who is it this time? Hey, I know your face. Grace Pinch Smedley. Yeah, you're the one that wanted me to go and jump into the water to find like your grandma and grandpa's heirloom or something. Yeah, this is when Merlin proved that he was a simp. It was supposed to not be a simp, but that was the day he proved that he was a simp. Oh man. Nah, there's nothing simpy about helping out the ladies. If a lady ever needs your help, BwolfTheWolf, especially you blokes out there, it's your responsibility to assist them. But what makes you a simp is if you go and watch women on Twitch and stuff like that, who are putting no effort into their channel, and they're begging for money constantly, and you give them money purely because you think they are attractive, hoping that in return they're going to give you some sort of affection. Then you're a damn simp, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You need to take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror. Give yourself a talking to.
You're safe.
Oh, I'm always safe. Don't worry about me, Poppy.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Hauntel Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Scumbags. But everything's fine now. I'm so sorry, Poppy. I ain't saying sorry, we didn't do nothing.
If your grand's alright and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I know what a Snidget is. Yeah, Snidget is what they based the golden snitch on in Quidditch. Because we had that question from the girl, didn't we? I already know what a Snidget is. Why do the poachers care about Snidgets?
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Okay. Did the journal say where the snidgets were hidden?
Where exactly are these snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Okay. Something tells me you want to find this creature. Me too. I want to stick it in one of my herbariums and harvest its resources to upgrade my gear. I guess I'm kind of a poacher as well.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
Okay. Yeah, centaurs may be too hostile to help.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
I'm sure you will, Poppy. Everybody does. It's like I'm the only student in the school, to be honest. I mean, there's so many people in this school that would be willing to help you. So many other students that must care about animals. But for some reason, everybody asks Merlin for help. Oh, flipping hell. Although it is best to ask Merlin because he is an absolute beast after all. Especially if you're up to no good, then it's definitely good to ask Merlin because we already know this guy, the biggest troublemaker in the planet. Look at that. Look at that. Told you. Doesn't even do his tie up properly. You alright, Poppy?
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Alright, it's a bit random to start talking about that for no apparent reason. Nobody even brought it up. And trolls are flipping mean. They're horrible. Even when I see ones in the wild, they attack me for no reason. And then I steal their bogies. So maybe that's why. Maybe I'm a bit of a puff scheme. God damn. Alright, I'm going to have to end the video now, BwolfTheWolf. So thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Next time, we're going to sneak into the Headmaster's office. And we are going to speak to the portrait. And then we will be doing trial number 3, which I think we should be able to get done in one video. I think trial 3 was a bit shorter than trial 1 and 2, if I remember correctly. And I think it's a lot less puzzly. And it's a much different trial as well, because 1 and 2 are basically clones of themselves. So that's nice. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, share, and join the pack today.